Yeah, buddy. You guys ready? It go like this. When the whole team pull up, say. When the whole team pull up, say. Yeah. When the whole team pull up, say. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, hey. When the whole team pull up, say. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's toast to all that we've been through. Celebrate the things that ain't kill you. When the whole team pull up, say. Hey, we all in the with me is all them. No outside of everybody all in. You guessed it, whole crowd is a guest list. I suggest you relax with how you make it restless. I know different cause I was shown different. Truth is I am no different. We move as a unit, whole plan is the movement. Y'all ain't here with us, then it ain't worth doing it. It's a groove we in, newbie and Sufi in. I ain't choose sides, I won't disturb the groove we in. I know it's a mind bent on. Introduce you to the end of the tribalism. We do it on our own. We refuse to celebrate alone. Collectivo, Eva, Effecto. Kill them with kindness and invite them to rise. Say, when the whole team pull up, say. Oh, y'all gonna have to do it way better than this. When the whole team pull up, say. Yeah, let's toast to all that we've been through. Celebrate the things that ain't kill you. When the whole team pull up. Yeah, we don't get it started till the whole team pull up. We don't get it started till the whole team pull up. We don't get it started till the whole team pull up. We don't get it started till the whole team pull up. You yelling to the outsiders, not you. I can hear the voice of God singing them too. When the whole team pull up. Hold up. Hey, woman, to be thinking we saw. We gon' let's take it home real quick. We gon' rock it till the wheels fall off. Hold up. Hey, woman, to be acting too bold. Take a seat. Hope you're ready for the next like this. Hey, we are the culture. Like this. Let me tell you something real quick. Boy, how you finna hate whatever God got planned? How I'm supposed to chase what I already am? We are the culture. Ooh, what up, cuz? They got them loving your bubbling, throwing dubs and doubling. What up, blood? You got them flying in just to say they been adopted. What up, Holmes? You originated teardrops on our faces. Ooh, what up, Holmes? Even the cartoons got tribal tattoos. We ain't worried about y'all, whatever y'all got in stores. Make the thing hot, whatever we say go. One time for the vatos, the Paladetto. One time for the homegrown, the West Coast. Them young dancers and Cortezes and T-stances. Pendletons, Dickies, white tees with stars, creases.
Yes, you I know with the wing dot line. And you should tell the fashion blog.
My tia did it before y'all. I'm so clear. Corners on the street of Hula Avenue, oh yeah. Muscle up your hustle, taking every advances. Now the whole world doing your dance. Indeed. Hey, we are the culture. You're at about a 9. Man, how you finna hate whatever God got planned? How I'm supposed to chase what I already am? Oh, what up, pops? We finna pull up that vinyl collection high. What up, moms? You raising them kids, the definition of strong. Dámelo, dímelo, pásale modelo. I'm finna school you in dominoes. Y'all can't call it, y'all drip is verificid. Or flip, I like to see them try to stop
We
me.
ain't worried about y'all, whatever y'all got in stores. We make the thing hot, whatever we say go.
One time for the weight makers, the truth sayers. One time for the penny pinchers, the old Lakers. One time for the single mamas and no drama. One time for that working girl, work it girl. One time for the day labels with fake papers. For the daddies whose kids got the same addy. Muscle up your hustle, taking every advances. Now the whole world doing your dance. We are the culture. One time for the immigrant working stiff, the coal miner, the school teacher, the Uber driver, school dropped out but never stopped learning. Firefighter, you know Cali stay burning. One time for the one time to show respect though, pulling up and dapping up them veteranos. One time for the living word of the dobo. One time for the killer Pino effect though. Alright, here's your chance. Loosen up with me. One time. Hey, we are the culture. Indeed. Hey, we are the culture. Whole city. Indeed. Boy, how you finna hate whatever God got planned? I'm supposed to chase what I already am. We are the culture. Alright, guys. I didn't have to tell you. I love it. You guys are staying on beat and everything. It's quite a feat, you'd be surprised. Alright, man. My name is Propaganda. I'm from South Central Los Angeles. I hope you guys are feeling alright. This is my man DJ Champaign. Repping that funky town, Fort Worth, Texas. You guys are the party people. Make some noise for yourselves. Except for a few of y'all that are a little shy. You'll become the party people, I hope so. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody too cool in my circle, you understand what I'm saying? So listen, you can stop clapping, I appreciate it. It's so polite. So your boy wrote a book. My new name is Ernest Slimingway. You know what I'm talking about? Just playing, but low key. So, book's called Terraform. Any science fiction nerds in the building? There it is. So you already know what I mean when I say that. You know what I'm saying? It's the idea when you find a distant planet, the process of making that planet livable. So I thought to myself, if you've been hanging around Earth for a while, you may have noticed it's becoming less and less livable. You know what I'm saying? So what if we considered, rather than trying to terraform somebody out there, something out there, let's terraform here. About projects of building a livable world in our own lives, in our own communities, and ultimately in our own hearts. Because if there's somebody that's always gonna be there, it's you. So you might as well live in a pretty dope world. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna perform a couple songs, a couple poems from that, and do some good old head nodding hip hop and some poetry, and hopefully you guys can leave inspired to imagine something greater for yourselves. Y'all with it? I appreciate you. Listen. I was just saying listen as a filler. You have to understand hip hop, you know what I'm saying? We have a lot. One time, yo, check it. Finna coming through. Fillers, guys, fillers. That means you're trying to think about what you finna say. Anyway. This next song right here, this is some good old-fashioned head nod. I feel like if there's anybody that would appreciate this song out here, it would be the Champaign, you know, Urbana kind of middle of nowhere Illinois, you know what I'm saying, like type hip hop fans. You feel me? Shout out to the folded arms in the middle, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all making me nervous. Why y'all dead center hating on me? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo. Loosen up, big homie, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Don't look at him, that's all three of y'all. You think I ain't see all three of y'all the whole? Come on now. Can't be too cool out this mug, you feel me? Anyway, y'all ready? Is it okay? How about shot? Let's go. Let's go. This song is called Terraform. This some ugly face music if you're okay with it. Flatfoot right there. What's up, Flatfoot? I respect the game. I'm an all to the summer solstice. Ooh, I'm a beacon of all cultures. Ooh, I'm a cosmic explorer. I'ma build a new world, big homie terraform. I'm an all to the summer solstice. Ooh, I'm a beacon of all cultures. I'm a cosmic explorer, build a civilization, homie terraform. I'm an all to the summer solstice. Yeah, I'm a beacon of all cultures. Yeah, I'm a cosmic explorer. Build a new world, big homie terraform. I'm an outlaw season, specifically covered. Got force, love, and got nothing. Start over. tour at. Tsunami waves of thought demolish the whole college. Build the world with bars like what y'all doing in Mars. Spit on things to open your all access. Free in which we lean on each other and not factious. Earth science, modern Mayan, early druid building block. Nitrogen humility, oxygen stability. Our currency is currently convinced that it is worthy. Determine our eternity, we gotta start over. I'm a Altius, I'm a solstice. Oh, I'm a beacon of all cultures. Oh, I'm a cosmic explorer. Build this civilization, I'm only terraform. It's the world you can't picture, picture word is infrastructure. Y'all got numbers and no names, that living is no way. Best thing to do is to fold and start over. What if the best route was keeping it shut mouth? Breathing the stuff out, breathing the love out, breathing the love out, breathing the love out, even the walk out, so reason to talk out. Terraform, start over. Lord Jesus, let the soil teach us. Maybe value trees like they give us the air we breathe. Two words who can speak and not the equinox, screaming about the beef we got. Why do we even bother to try to solve problems? When in 30 years we'll be out of fresh water. Empires rise and fall, terraform, start over, better for us all. Hey, I'm a Altius, I'm a solstice. Hey, I'm a beacon of all cultures. Hey, I'm a cosmic explorer. So are you. Hey, hey, you the Altius, I'm a solstice. Hey, you a beacon of all cultures. Hey, you a cosmic explorer. Build a new world, big home, terraform. DJ Champaign represent Funky Town. Are we the first hip-hop act this tour? Or this thing, this, what is this called? Festival. Are we the first time this year? Are there other hip-hop acts? Had anybody here rap yet? I'm the first one, the onlyest one, the endling out this moment. You feel me? Well, I gotta tell you, you guys are rocking hard in the face of the people. Yeah. There you go, I'm trying to set the bar high, you feel me? Big homie terraform. So I got to do a little talk back, a little book reading earlier today. So if you was at that, you may have heard this poem and the subsequent connection to the poem. But it's all good. I use words like subsequent, you know what I'm saying? All right. So yeah, man, I think, again, if we're gonna build something, man, we gotta think about well, let's examine what we've done so far and maybe not repeat some of the same mistakes. If you're gonna build a new world, don't bring old habits into a new universe, you know what I'm saying? I think the best example I could think of, we talked about it earlier, if you was ever in love, and then you was not in love one day, and you like, yo, that fool was crazy. I don't know what I was thinking. And then you get a new boo, and then break up with that one, and you like, yo, that fool was crazy. Then you on to the third one. You're just like, dude, I don't know. I just keep dating these crazy people. I'm like, it's all them. Maybe you got some habits. You understand what I'm saying? That you need to break. So I think about that not only as a person, but as a civilization, man. We're gonna go trash Mars. You know what I'm saying? We ain't figured out Earth yet. You know what I mean? Humans need some therapy, because when you go get you a new planet, you know what I'm saying? So this poem is about that. So I watched the old rocket take off, and I thought to myself, if we not careful, Mars is finna be just another gold rush. Another pre-Columbian America, scraping, raping, scratching, gouging, making up lines that scream in mine into newly formed oxygen, tapping planetary veins in search of arrogance in the form of rocks. Imaginary wealth. The real millionaires of the gold rush were the shovel salesmen. I think we're going about this all wrong. Mars, finna be another East India trading co. Spilling Mars spices across the most pristine of spacescapes till somebody start a war over stuff that just come out the ground. Because somebody used what come out the ground to buy the ground. You know what funded the Renaissance was the forests, the Atlantic Ocean. You know, you're wrong, Mom. Money does grow on trees. Trees are money. We just ain't getting none because they chopped them all down, filled their cathedrals for me and you could get out the nigga quarters. Listen, I'm not salty. Hey, salt for sale too? Are we gonna act like Standing Rock protesters were absolutely correct? Lakota water sources stained in earth blood. History got bars. Rhyming like a mug, yo, if we not careful. You know, our friendships, they gonna be just another gold rush. You know, people as possession, transactional, functional, you know, if we not careful. Marriages, our love lives, just another gold rush. People for identity, for satiation, for satisfaction. It's been my finding. We're much better at crisis than we are warning. And I'm starting to wonder about the first part. And if the Visa ever got versed, it would body the beat if we're not careful. You know, our own selves, just another gold rush. You too busy taking advantage of you to even enjoy you, to realize your proverbial quote-unquote F's to give are a fossil fuel, a non-renewable resource. Yes, there's enough of you to go around, but where is your code? Everything ain't for everybody. When's the last time you told somebody no when the bag was oh so yes? Why are there bits of you floating around the stock market and flea market? You couldn't bring your full self to a moment even if you tried, if we not careful. Man, if we don't learn to take care, may not see that Mars, as Earth, will probably be fine. Trees, when they ready, expand their shoulder blades, cracking the strongest of concretes, but you ain't no tree. You need a break. I know you don't owe us anything. We are honored to be in your orbit. Man, think about these things. So, say what's up to my DJ Sean P. Now, the thing is, like, when I get on stage, you are transfixed and been multiverse transformed into California. That's just the way it works when I'm rapping. But Sean P, man, like, I'm not gonna disrespect your soil, you know what I'm saying? So, like, Sean P got the funky town going on, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, why don't you take us home real quick for a little bit? Tell us what it's like in your hood.
That's how we roll, choppers.
So we gonna go to Texas right quick. So y'all gotta tip on your tongues right here. What else you got? We got any Texans in the building? Come on, Texas. Where y'all at? Oh, y'all, no, Texas don't leave Texas. I get it. I see you. Where we from? Oh, tell us. What we supposed to do? How we supposed to do it? We doing the south side, the south side, yeah, the south side, the south side. Everybody do the south side, yeah, the south side. Maybe y'all know this one. Those are about cars. I didn't know either. All right.
Yeah, already. Everything I need.
So I'm gonna do this song right here in honor of my Texas friend. You can say it like this. You say, already. Little Texas talk. How it go? Hey, what did Texas boys say? Hey, everything I need. Like this. Hey, what do emojis say? Everything I need. Listen, last year I went to Ethiopia, Israel and Palestine. Them sites could change your mind and put a new hope in your imagination. Open up. You ever thought you wasn't dope enough? Things I saw had your boy choking up, but in a good way. I met a queen who 2 years ago was supposed to die from HIV. We chilled the whole afternoon. She made us coffee. Tradition unconventional ceremony. It was beautiful, her kindness, closest I ever felt to timeless. In my head, how I get to share such a moment with a woman who should be dead. And her grandkids braided my dreads. No cars and cameras, the moment was utopia. Ooh, in a village in Ethiopia. Yeah, everything I need, everything I need, everything I need, everything I needed. Spent some time learning from them crescent mooners. They say nature made a perfect balance, contained its own solutions. Already, like this, already, everything I need. Hey, everything I need, everything I need. What? Already, already, already. Hey, all it takes is more already. Everything I need. You already. Hey, what did Moji say? Everything I need. Hey, we manufacturing brands, making up lies to impress strangers. Get that key light right. Fix them angles, fix them angles. I'm from the city of angels, guilty as charged, get so charged. FOMO driven, that kind of living ain't life giving, it's hype killing. I like to be chilling, but I ain't willing to slow down already. Everything I need. Remind you of your family, and if it's like the one I come from, I know they are dysfunctional, but you come from something, bruh. Air inside your lungs, that's particles of stardust. Let me cure your wanderlust. Let me cure your wanderlust. Hey, everything I need is right here, yup, right now. Like already, everything I need. Hey, already, everything you need. Yeah, already, everything you need. Hey, already. Hey, what the music boy say? Everything I need. Hey, already. Hey, what the morning of beat say? Everything I need. Hey, everything I need. Yeah, already. Everything I need. I feel like that's what I learned in the quarantine. Everything I need. Already. We're looking for so much outside of us, you know what I'm saying? But maybe you already had all you need. I'm just saying, maybe that's just a different way to think about things. We building a new world, ain't we? Maybe there's no object outside of you can give you the one thing you need inside you. You feel me? Same. Everything you need. And it ain't magic. It's just perspective shift. You feel me? Oh man, that was fun. Hey guys, so that's a lot of new music, because I made a lot of music. Never got to perform it. But definitely want to run through some classics with y'all, man. If you guys been around your boy for a little bit, you feel me? And like I said, man, if you come to my stage, I'm gonna take you to sacred ground here. You know what I'm saying? And some of you may have heard the story before. It's in my book if you got the book. First tour I ever did was with my homeboy Red Cloud. I don't know if y'all know who Red Cloud is, but 27 Native American reservations. Absolutely changed my life. And on a couple of those reservations, but specifically the one that stuck out was on the Crow Nation up in Montana area. And they were saying that like they don't believe in their culture that like human beings can't own land because they didn't make land. How you gonna own something you ain't make? Did a fish own the ocean? You know what I'm saying? No, you know what I'm saying? They in the water, you own the land, right? And they would say, well, if we believe that and we still have it, then that means that the land is a gift, you know, from Creator. Creator like proper noun, right? So, you know, it's a gift from Creator, you know, and if it's a gift from Creator, that means it's sacred, right? So I don't get to own it, I gotta share it. Whether you like it or not, you already sharing it, you know what I'm saying? So it's sacred and it's a gift and it's from Creator. But then they pushed me a little further and they said that we don't believe, or we believe that you're made of the soil you're from, right? So if you made of the soil and the soil is sacred, then that means you sacred. You know, if the soil's a gift, then that means you a gift. And I don't have a right to, I can't own nobody else, right? And nor can I treat you as anything short of a sacred gift. You feel me? And I thought that was like, that's a much better story than the one I grew up in. You feel me? But I tell you what, man, but that mean that my land's sacred and it's got problems. Now listen, me, like I said, I'm from South Central Los Angeles, and it got problems, but it's sacred. Maybe I'm crazy.
Baby, I'm crazy. She can do no wrong.
Hold on. That didn't hit hard enough. I don't appreciate y'all. This gotta hit hard. Thank you. Rewind selector.
Baby, I'm crazy. She can do no wrong.
How could you?
Baby,
Yeah, that's my
baby. Yeah,
crazy. Hey, she can do
do no wrong. Would you blame me?
Hey,
Have you ever been to Cali?
yeah. I wrote this more than love letter. I told her don't forget me. I learned to love you better once I get the liquor in me. I'm sorry. Loyalty can be tricky. Earthquakes and gangbang couldn't shake me. Down at Poly High, posted with Polynesians. What up, Oos? Looking for a reason to make your jaw loose. Telling y'all truth. Meaning I'm codependent, defending the same streets that got my uncle life ended. On the corner for weeks. Dirty and it stinks, but it's mine for the keeps. Chasing my call and it keeps me long gone. I let the palm trees welcome me home, boy.
Baby, I'm crazy. She can do no wrong. How could you blame me?
Yeah, that's my
Baby,
yeah.
crazy. She can do no wrong. How could you blame me?
Have you ever been to
Cali?
I wrote this Morgan love letter. I told her don't forget me. I learned to love you better when that fat burger hit me. Yeah, I'm raising my two daughters in a region that don't got water but bordered by the ocean. Rush hour all day, little joke we play. Infinite gridlock, boy, how you call that a freeway? LA got me making excuses for. She got issues, you don't know what we been through. 3 riots, crack attack, pachuco vatos. You can't stay mad after having that King Taco. What is it with you? I tried, I can't quit you. Leave, I just miss you. I'm the only one that gets
Baby,
you.
I'm crazy. She can do no wrong.
How could you?
Blame me. Yeah, that's my baby.
Yeah.
Crazy. She can do no wrong. How could you blame me?
I don't know where you from, but you gonna do this with me. Put one hand up just like this. I'm gonna run y'all down the Pacific Coast Highway real quick. You gotta roll your window down, stick that elbow out right here. Feel this breeze. Oh, they walking on us now. Hey. Oh, you ever been to Cali, baby? You guys look amazing. Except for y'all. I'm just playing. Okay, keep up with us, just like this. Don't think about your hometown. One hand up with me. Okay, I don't know nobody over there, but you do. That 3rd grade teacher told you can't do fractions. I hate that lady. Everybody talk about what they got that y'all ain't got. You gotta tell them your soil's sacred. You know what I'm saying? We gonna celebrate your soil right here. Go on, dance with me. Tell them, baby, I'm
Crazy. She can do no wrong.
how could you?
Blame me.
Yeah,
That's my baby.
your town, crazy.
She can do no wrong.
How could you? Hey, have I ever been?
Cali.
Yeah. That's your soil.
Gentrification is something new. We can do something
Now this is
about
what
it.
happened in my town.
We can use policy, but it really comes down to what we value, who we value, and how we want to act upon it.
Míralo. Ándale, pues. Hey, when you see the billboards yelling cash for homes, gentrify. They finna double your rent and the construction zone. Gentrify. They slick but be slicker. Help me welcome the hipsters. Microbrew, coffee shop, Trader Joe, Whole Foods. for your portrait. Planting a flag like that's my land, I licked it. It's just business. Economy could use a boost, you know the truth. Your unemployment through the roof. And the mayor say the crime rate is dropped in LA. Robbery and homicide are down in a real way. Gang life and poverty are gone, some say. Why you ain't celebrate? Why you feeling kind of way? You finna not put it in the hood you was made in. Where the rolling 20 stole your Jordans. Little boys used to hold the town for hostages complex. Both guilty and victims, I guess. Learn to invest, but investors come to get yours. Locals, loyal, hopeful, home.
You see them billboards telling guys go home. What you say?
What?
Gentrify.
They finna double your rent in the construction zone.
Gentrify.
They slick, but be slicker. Help me welcome the hipsters, microbrew, coffee shop, Trader Joe, Whole Foods. Gentrify, baby, gentrify. Look, they trying to parent you, exterminate the hood, boy, the plan's apparent, huh? What happened when we handed hip-hop to the vultures? Unesoteric estuary mixture of culture. Not a convoluted angelou of thoughts, it's torture. Quintessential hipster, blank lanes a fixture. I ain't saying you ain't welcome, please be our guest. Just know the city limits beat in our chest. Hoping you hope for the best. I believe in us, locally I invest. I ain't leaving us, overly I protect. These are our seeds with us. Told you know what's best if you agree with us.
Welcome home.
You see them billboards, yelling cash for homes.
Gentrify.
They finna double your rent in the construction zone.
Gentrify.
They slick but be slicker. Help me welcome the hipsters, microbrew, coffee shop, Trader Joe, Whole Foods. Gentrify, baby, gentrify. I just think it's funny. My favorite part of every show is when the whole crowd shouts, Whole Foods! So funny. It's not hate on Whole Foods, though. I'm just playing. Everybody good? Okay, cool. Well, let me set y'all off with this little story. When I would leave for tour, my wife and my daughter, well, this was before my baby daughter was born, they would bond by going to these animal shelters and playing with the cats. But see, here's the thing. I hate cats. Well, hate's a strong word. It's just that I'm more of a dog person. Cats, these demon spawns, I don't trust them. They always look like they plotting a murder, right? You ever seen a movie? What does the weird old lady have? What about the villain's pets? They evil. The ancient Egyptians knew that, and they built the pyramids, right? So they was on to something. Well, I would receive these terrifying messages in my text of my daughter smiling in the throes of full bliss, holding what has to be the biggest letdown of a cousin. Cats are related to lions. You share taxonomy with tigers. Tigers! Why are you so cupcake? Why does my daughter have to have one of all things a cat? I hate cats. Well, hate's a strong word. And I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not a bigot or nothing. I mean, I don't see species. My babysitter when I was a child, man, she had a cat, and I'm pretty sure there are nice God-fearing people in this crowd with cats in their home, just not in my home. They stink. They be rubbing their terrible pheromones all over my furniture, but alas, kicking and screaming, I force a smile on my face as my child brings this thing home. And to be honest, I thought I raised her better than that. See, we are a dog family. We stick to our own kind. Why couldn't you love a dog? See, these are just the words of a concerned father. People may think about her a certain way when she walk down the street, and what you walking a cat for anyway? They gonna think I ain't raised my child well. And it's not that this cat has done anything to me personally, I just know they kind. I be seeing them on the news. They be tearing up the homes their owners provide for them. Why would you tear up the home your owners provide for them? Why are all cats lazy? Why are they so ungrateful, complaining about their oppression? Don't the people that take care of you take care of you well? haven't we had cats in the White House? Ain't that enough? But then my child brought this cat home, and to be honest, my experience was quite different. Actually, I kind of enjoyed my time. But the point is, I've already made up my mind. It's not the cat's fault. It's kind. I just come from a dog family. This is my heritage. It's not hate, it's heritage. Stick to our own kind. Hate's a strong word. You know, we still talking about cats, right? I love the moment, like, that's another one of my favorite tour moments is when you realize, like, oh, I shouldn't be cheering. It's like, oh, wait. Yeah, dog wait. We're talking about again? Real rap though, it's somewhat of a true story. It was like, they got a cat. Cat's name was Widget. Stupid cat. And it was like a tuxedo cat. You know what I'm saying? So it was all black with a little white thing right there. And then and I would just be home and I'm just like, man, do something. You lazy, dog. You just laying all on the thing. And then we got one of them little toys, and all of a sudden the cat looked like a jaguar. You know, and the hunting instincts kind of kicked in, and I was like, okay, that's kind of dumb. And I was literally embarrassed, like, man, don't tell nobody I like this cat. I was like, this is ridiculous, but it makes for good poetry. Anyway, so got a couple songs for you, a couple more. I don't know if you experienced the last 2 years, but it was pretty weird. You know what I'm saying? And it did a number on all of our hearts, our anxieties, our depressions, our families, and it wasn't an easy time, you know. So we wrote this song right here to, you know what I'm saying, for all of y'all who had a hard time these last 2 years. This song is called We Need You. Here's a chance for you to look at a total stranger. Look them right in the face, tell them this, like this. I cappeth not. Yeah, boy, the year was so lonely, isolated socially. Every last one of us struggled to keep our heads up. Hard to feel special when ain't nobody checking on you. Say your last goodbyes to loved ones on FaceTime. Chant down tyrannies, QAnon conspiracies. Life through the looking glass, wonder what the mirror see. Depth of democracy. Next thing we know, brother, white boys storm the Capitol. We all saw it coming though. Capping on your front row, sitting in the middle of a global pandemic. Man, is it just a symptom of something we all missing? Sitting in our silos, life through a prism. We ain't gotta be enemies, but I got non-negotiables. All ideas ain't equal, bro. Life in my right, it's a trip. I don't know if we can come back from this. Oh, maybe you was all alone. Maybe you was stuck at home. Maybe lost a loved one. But believe something real dumb. Try not to be depressed. News got you real stressed. Thought it was best that you just leave. But we need you. If you really got the phone, you gon' put the two-step in there. Look here, find a total stranger. Lock eyes with him. I'm telling you, shoot your shot, baby. Was your anxiety peaking? Were you easily triggered? Were you frustrated trying to make your family get the picture? Did you struggle waking up in the morning, but don't lie? Was you looking in the mirror like, why do I even try? Did it feel like real life was just a simulation? Joke trying to see what you would do in a situation. Your phone say your screen time was up to infinity. Did you lose friends and gain enemies? Listen.
We need you, so don't listen to the pain. Also listen, come thy way. We all have a problem.
If you ain't got nobody to sing it to yourself right now. Hey!
So let me be the first to say,
too. Forgot about that song. My bad. That's why you're supposed to print out a set list. I'll be looking at bands like, why you got a set list? Just play the songs. And I'll be like, oh, that's why, because then you skip stuff. All right, let's do this. This song's called Olympian. It's kind of on that same tip, man. Okay, I haven't performed this in a while, so if you know this song, I might need your help. Give yourself some elbow room. The type of fortitude and force beating the wall and more flesh. Liquid lace on the flinch from inside his chest. Blood test positive, odds of finding a spouse minimal. HIV be clipping the wings of an ex-criminal. Stage 4 surgery will make a difference, call a family. Open and hope, let me know how it goes. And it ends on with a broken nose. Bones will give up, but you better not though. The real you is permanent with a perfected purpose. Treasury clay vessels, don't let this body fool you. Woman got the power to push out of her a human. 7 miscarriages carrying planet on left hip. More than your bones, you don't know that, get hit. Don't you stop now. Show your fight now. You're an Olympian. Hey, you want peace? Well, that means war. Don't lose heart of what you're fighting for. Hey, yo, you want strength? Well, that means pain. Now it's you. Here we go. Here we go. Stage. Real quick, like y'all in the 3 parts right here. Now it's you against them. Here we go, here we go. Altos, sopranos, tenor. You ready like this? Come on, y'all, you sound amazing. And by amazing, I mean terrible, but that's part of the fun. Well done. All right, y'all. We're gonna end right here, guys. If you don't learn anything today, I hope this one lands for you. You feeling good, Sean P? Listen, I know the feeling.
I'm so underrated, underestimated.
Hey,
I'm still dope,
go and sing it to yourself. Tell them like this.
and I got some folks back home question how I made it. Is it 'cause you're dope? I heard you talk behind my back, behind my back. Just don't leave out the fact that I'm dope.
Don't leave that out now. Hey, this. Boca Del Rio, Miss Perez, Pacific. California sunsets, Boulevard, I ain't gotta set. Gangsta like, boy, ain't you from the West? We was freezing on them street corners in downtown Pomona. Feeding instrumentals through the tweeters in your teeth. Never served a beat unless you mean a 16. Blowing all these trees with these G's from Pasadena. Freely giving music, pre-Spotify streaming. Believe me, despite all logic, we built one chart. Looking for a reason, to be honest, I don't see one. But if you need one,
I'm so underrated, underestimated.
tell yourself,
Still dope,
yes you are. And if you don't believe it, I believe it.
and I got some folks back home. Question how I made it.
Tell them why.
It's 'cause I'm dope.
Ain't no better answer than that,
I
baby.
heard you told me behind my back, behind my back. Just don't leave out the fact that I'm dope.
Listen, boy,
And life ain't perfect, but it's worth it. Ooh, 'cause it's dope.
I see you back there, y'all. Listen, I ain't never won no online contest, but I've spoken to Congress. We need another 16 to name drop. East African origins, peeks through my cheekbones. Means I'm made of survivors, floating in my chromosomes. Mandatory 20 years, cousin Aaron back home. Life can be a trip, buckle up and hold tight. Remind me I ain't crazy, and grace stay amazing. Came down to prove I wasn't talking to an empty room. Truth is that I'm looking at an empty tomb. Seal the deal, love was so real. With gangbang rituals, inner city bar mitzvahs, sit your best anthropologist. Come sit in the midst of us. You can catch a glimpse of the fragrance and stay in power. No champagne showers, I'm just tough. Hey, I'm just tough. Say it like this, we go. I'm just tough, 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 tough. Your turn. Tough, 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 tough. Hey, I'm just tough, tough. I hear that cures COVID. Hey, it's gonna fix all of our politics too if you do it loud. You just you're just y'all are dope. That's dope. Duros, hey guys, thank you so much for your time. That's my time. I appreciate every last one of y'all. This was so fun. Every time, if Audiofeed calls me, I'm coming. You already know. You understand? Thank you very much. Thank you very much.